The relationship between athletes and Twitter is sometimes a tricky one. Sometimes athletes use them for the good when they promote charities or just being flat out entertaining, and sometimes they get in trouble with their respective leagues. Now, what do I mean by this? For example, Rio Ferdinand was found guilty today of improper conduct on his Twitter account when he retweeted someone else's tweet calling Ashley Cole, the Chelsea defender, chalk ice. Now, if you are unsure what chalk ice means exactly, I had to look this up. It means black on the outside, white on the inside, also referred to as an Oreo. So here's basically the breakdown that we're going to do. ESPN.com, on the brink of this happening, by the way, he was fined 45,000 pounds for this infraction. Basically, ESPN.com looked into the top, or at least the athletes and owners who were fined the most in sports through their Twitter. So we start with Micky Arison, who was fined $500,000. The tweet that was sent to him was, "How does it feel to be a part of ruining the best game in the world? NBA owners/players don't give a damn about fans, and guess what? Fans provide all the money you're fighting over, and you greedy blank pigs." Arison replied, "You are barking at the wrong owner." Many wanted Arison sanctioned for his actions on Twitter. He would continue. When another fan asked Arison what he thought about Clippers owner Donald Sterling, he replied with a simple lol. When one of his followers suggested that competitive balance among all 32 teams was an unrealistic and stupid idea, Arison retweeted it with a smiley face. Arison also deleted that tweet, though later tweeted the smile was for saying there are 32 in the NBA when there are only 30. So Micky Arison was fined $500,000 for these tweets and retweeting and responding to certain tweets during the NBA lockout. Amar'e Stoudemire up next. My fellow Jew, Amar'e Stoudemire, fined $50,000. I swear to God, there was a B right there. Fined $50,000 for what I'm about to show you. Basically, one of his fans wrote to him, "Come back a lot stronger and quicker to make up for the past season, man, dead ass." And then he direct messaged him, his follower, saying, "Fuck you, I don't have to do anything, fag." That's what he said. Amar'e Stoudemire, a professional athlete, calling one of his followers a fag. Incredible. And then Amar'e apologized, as you see right here, and they exchanged what I like to call the ha-ha tweets, which is like, "Oh, well, you know, no hard feelings, man. Pat on the back to you. Oh, yeah, you're a professional athlete. Yeah. Oh, my God, I can't believe he's responding to me." And then the kid pushes the envelope, as you see right here, asking for, "Hey, can I get a follow back or tickets for a game?" By the way, if there's one thing that pisses most people off more, it's asking for a follow back. You're not going to get it. Just saying. So now we move to Chad Johnson, a.k.a. Chad Ochocinco. His name was changed back to Chad Johnson, but his Twitter handle was still @Ochocinco. He was fined $25,000 for tweeting during a game. Now, apparently, according to NFL rules and the hierarchy of Roger Goodell, you are not allowed to tweet during a game or 90 minutes prior to a game, and you have to fulfill media obligations right after the game, and then you could start tweeting and going on your Facebook and what have you. His tweet was, "Man, I'm sick of getting hit like that. It's the damn preseason blank. One day I'm going to jump up and start throwing haymakers. Tylenol, please, hashtag," he wrote. And he was sarcastic about it, what a surprise, on Twitter. Now, this is my favorite one by far on this list. J.R. Smith was fined $25,000 for this tweet right here that I'm about to show you. That's freaking awesome. He tweeted a photo of a girl's butt in the picture and basically saying, "Hey, I can't watch the game." The NBA said in a statement he was fined for inappropriate pictures. J.R. Smith, Turk of the day. So now we move to IndyCar. A $25,000 fine for John Barnes. His tweet exclaimed, "Today's the day to resolve Turbogate. I hope at IndyCar gets their act together. It has been embarrassing." And according to AutoWeek.com, he criticized IndyCar's handling of the turbocharger issue that was resolved by allowing Borg Warner to modify the single-unit turbos used by Honda in time for the weekend's event in Brazil. Number 6 out of 7, Brandon Jennings. Brandon Jennings also went on Twitter and, well, he blasted his teammates, but that's not even what he was found guilty of and fined for. He was fined $7,500 for this tweet. Back to 500. Yes, 500 means we're doing good. Way to play hard, guys. It's amazing that his fine came because he tweeted before fulfilling media obligations and not for criticizing his teammates. So keep openly criticizing your teammates You'll be fine. So now we move to number 7, Indians pitcher Chris Perez. Apparently there were some beanballs that were exchanged between the Indians and Royals. Here was his tweet. He was fined $750 in April of 2012. He tweeted, "Huge team win tonight. Time for a sweep to tell the Royals it's not our time. It's tribe time. P.S. You hit us, we hit you. Period." Fined for reckless disregard for the safety of the players on both clubs. I get that one. I get it. You know, you want to express yourself. You want to sound somewhat hard on Twitter and just kind of say, "Oh yeah, well, you know, I'm sending a message." Actions speak louder than words. That's how I'm going to leave that. So I want to hear your thoughts on all of this, whether you think these are acceptable fines, unacceptable fines, and what you think about athletes on Twitter. I'd love to hear your thoughts through Twitter. You can tweet those at me, at Rick Strom. Follow Friday. You can follow me on there. Our Facebook page is in the description below. Leave your comments in the comments section below. Don't be afraid to tweet, like, and share this video. And also, please do us a favor. It really, really helps us out. Subscribe to TYT Sports.